episode of Review. Today we will take a closer look at an BAe 146-300, also known as an AVRO-100. And as always, we start off with the box, and here we can see we have a very nice image of the aircraft, and we do also have the old Eurowings branding here on the top. Now, on the back side of the box, we don't have very much. We do have the original dimensions of the aircraft and a little bit of additional information, but that's about it. So let's take a closer look inside the box and at the aircraft model. And here she is, the AVRO-100 in the old colors of Eurowings. Now, Eurowings as an airline has of course changed quite a lot over time. Today it is the basis for the Lufthansa Group's low-cost carrier strategy, where they're exclusively flying with Airbus A320 family aircrafts. But before that, they were flying with a lot of different aircraft, for example with the AVRO-100 in these original Eurowings colors. So let's take a closer look at the aircraft itself. And as always, we start off with the tail section of the aircraft, and here we can see on the vertical stabilizer the old Eurowings branding. Then on the fuselage we can see the writing of Eurowings, and of course also the full registration code and the German flag. Then if we move from the back of the aircraft all the way to the front of the aircraft, we can again see along the fuselage the writing of Eurowings, and just underneath the cockpit windows again the old Eurowings branding. If we then move to the wing, and on the AVRO-jet the wing is of course placed above the fuselage, we can take a look here on the upper side with a lot of very nice markings indeed. And also on the underside, that's not too bad at all, especially when you think about how old this aircraft model actually is. But that leads us straight to the biggest weakness of this aircraft, and if we take a look into the engines, we can see there is absolutely nothing. Now, this is maybe not so surprising for you who have watched a few of my older reviews, because the AVRO-jets of that time that were released by Herpa Wings all have this issue. They did update it a bit later and introduced fan blades into the engines, which was very nice, but unfortunately the model releases of Herpa from that time did not have that, and that is really a major negative point for this aircraft model. Now, if you know my channel and if you know me a little bit, you will know that I have a passionate but probably unjustified love for the AVRO-100. And therefore, any release from Herpa Wings of this aircraft type is of course most welcome in my world. And even though it has this huge problem of the missing engines, I still very much like this aircraft model. But I guess my point is that if you are not as fond of this aircraft type as me, there is probably not many reasons to buy it. But what about you? Do you have an unjustified passionate love for a specific aircraft model? It doesn't need to make sense, it's just that you really like this aircraft type. What is it and why? Let me know in the comment section below. And with that, we have reached the end of today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If so, feel free to leave a like, that would be very nice. Or if you're new around here, why not hit subscribe, that would be absolutely awesome. Now, next week, Review will have a little break, but instead of that, there will be 2 episodes of special. And then the week after, we are back again with our normal service. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.